Okay, folks, we're going to do examples Rajul, problem number 4. And again, we're using the first two guidelines from our notes. So the first guideline says we're going to use even and odd cofunction identities to deal with anything inside our trig function. And as we can see on the denominator here, we've got cotangent of negative a. And we know that cotangent of negative a becomes negative cotangent of a. So this is going to become cosecant of a, and that's actually an alpha, not an a, over negative cotangent of alpha. Now, looks like we're going to change everything into sines and cosines, so let's go ahead and do that. So cosecant of alpha becomes 1 over sine of alpha divided by, and then cotangent of alpha becomes cosine of alpha over sine of alpha. Now remember, this division bar right here is a divided by sine, so let's go ahead and change that. That's going to become 1 over sine of alpha divided by negative cosine of alpha over sine of alpha. Now remember that when we divide, that's like multiplying the reciprocal, so let's go ahead and flip that right side. So we've got 1 over sine of alpha times negative sine of alpha over cosine of alpha. We can see that the signs cancel, and we're left with negative 1 over cosine of alpha, which becomes negative secant of alpha. So what we're saying is that cosecant of alpha over cotangent of negative alpha is the same as negative secant of alpha. Let's go ahead and check that on Desmos. So as we can see, we've got cosecant of x over cotangent of negative x. I've changed the alphas into x's. And as long as our negative secant of x overlaps it, we know that we got it right, and it did. So we got that one right. That was examples Rajul, problem number 4.